Christy has filed for divorce from her husband, Desmond Scott. Christy's reasoning was due to infidelity in a relationship and no chance of reconciliation. They have 2 beautiful boys and have been together since the age of 14. So Christy has been pretty quiet about it. She stuck to the regular program posting. However, Desmond said something that caught my eye. So let's take a look. Okay guys, so it starts with him saying, "I want to begin by apologizing to Christy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding this situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Christy is a mother of my children, and they will always come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, as I always have been. Christy and I have faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Toward the end of 2025, I wanted to separate. And I have had conversations with Christy regarding this. During this period, I made choices that I am not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions, and I shared this with her directly and personally. And ultimately, we decided to divorce. I asked for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years. I'm grateful for that support and will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you'll continue that journey with me." How do you guys feel about that? Now, reading this from Desmond, did you guys clock it? So a lot of men, although they do want separation, they will always give the woman the opportunity to file divorce first. What this does is take the responsibility out of their hands and places it back onto the woman's.
Getting out bow, bitch, huh? Getting out bow, don't be fair. Getting out bow,
For Desmond to mention that he's been wanting to separate for a while, this kind of changes the dynamic for me a bit. Just a little bit. You know, maybe Desmond was unhappy and he sought comfortability and romance in another woman, or allegedly another man. By Desmond mentioning that he's been wanting to separate for a while, what this tells me is that Christy probably tried to work on the relationship, but then eventually grew tired and went ahead and filed for divorce. It's crazy because the situation has got everybody in an uproar, and I saw this video of this woman saying that Desmond does not give cheater vibes. That's what she said, and I was like, what? I almost choked on my matcha, right? All men give cheater vibes. All men have the propensity to cheat. We have to stop living in such a fairy tale. Anyone is capable of doing anything, even you.
A golden retriever is still a dog. Listen, I'm going to say the uncomfortable part that a lot of you, and probably even Christy, doesn't want to hear. But I'm going to say it anyway, because you need to hear it. Christy can easily divorce Desmond tomorrow, and she's going to be fine. She's going to get snatched up by another man real quick, okay? She's gorgeous. She's smart. She has a great personality. She's going to find another man, maybe even another man that's better than Desmond. Some actor or athlete or singer or rapper, somebody is going to snatch up Christy. Maybe even a white billionaire. But here's the uncomfortable truth. He's going to cheat on her too. Years ago, one of my guy friends told me, and at the time I didn't want to believe him because I was such a lover girl, okay? I believed in the fairy tales. I believed in happy endings. I didn't want to believe what this man was telling me, but he told me something. And honestly, he's been proven right as I go through life over and over and over again throughout the years. He hasn't been proven wrong about this one thing that he told me when I was in my mid to late 20s. He said to me, "Portia, every man will cheat at some point in their life. We're going to cheat. The only thing that's going to make us not cheat is if we cheat and lose everything as a result of our cheating." By lose everything, he was referring to not just his wife, not just his kids, not just his home, but maybe even his job. If his cheating resulted in him losing his job, if his cheating resulted in him possibly losing his freedom and going to jail because something horrific happened, he's referring to stuff like that. You lose everything because of your cheating. He said that's the only thing that's going to make a man think twice about cheating. It doesn't matter how happy they are. It doesn't matter how much you sacrifice for them. It doesn't matter how much of a good woman you are. It doesn't matter how long you two have been together. He's going to cheat.
So with that being said, y'all, prayers up to the Scott family. I hate that this has happened. No one likes to see a family being torn apart simply by fleeting action. So it's very sad. But I do want to leave with this note, guys. Trust nothing that you see on the internet. Things are never as perfect as they seem. Give yourself the best life as possible without the comparison to other people. Never idolize any content creator. Take care. I love you. I hope your holidays were phenomenal, and goodbye.